Okay, listen. Nobody is saying you should pack your things and move to your father's house. But the way you portrayed yourself, we all thought you have nobody in Lagos. Especially when you said a man you don't even know from Adam, an Igbo man, housed you for 4 months. That was a sign that you are hopeless, that you don't have anybody. And also for you to stay 4 days outside when your husband threw you out shows that you had nowhere to go. So now, after you rush about, pay money in 3 places, collect it back, and finally found this place you are staying, you kept the narrative as if you have no choice. And people were all donating money for you, helping you, pitying you. And then even your reactors, they were even defending you. You don't have money, you don't have where to stay. Will you give her where to stay? Okay, look at people online were offering you places to stay, unknown to them that your daddy, your own papa, they Lagos. We thought he did Abuja. We never know that he did Lagos and living in a mansion. A mansion. Even though he didn't show us the whole house, only that kitchen is big enough to contain that your house. That kitchen, if you divide it into 3, 1 is your house. So for somebody that have a very rich dad and you are very, very, very in good terms with your stepmom, this one is not that you have a step monster that will not allow you. You go there, you love her equally like your own mother. But everything, your mama, anything that has to do with money, your mama. What of your daddy? Okay, now, after all your suffering, sleeping on the floor, eating on the floor, begging online for them to buy you phone and everything. And I was saying it was as if I was spoiling everything for you, asking people not to help you. At the end of the day, what happened? You got the phone, you got everything for your subscribers, your phone is on the way. Now, you've been going to you've been going to your father's house to spend the weekend. The way you were struggling to enter your new house, your diaspora white house in Christmas, it was as if you just want to leave the place you are squatting with your children. Now what happened? Is either your children during the holidays they were staying in your father's house. Even that time you went to Abuja, you left them in your father's house with your stepmom. And then when you were squatting with a man you don't know, does it mean you are there alone with a man? Hey, I don't know. Somebody that just left our marriage. You were there with this Igbo man, as you say, that housed you for 4 good months. Or were you there with your children? Okay, finally, now, after making sure you have dried the pockets of your subscribers, you have shown them the big kitchen and how you control the house. Because in your live stream, you were telling the guests what to do, put more rice, do this, do that, to show that you are in your house. There's no sign that show that you were a visitor. That is your father, your own papa house. It's not even as if your stepmother is the owner of the house and your father was just staying with him. Your father owned the house. And this is not a rented house because people don't usually rent duplex. Mostly they buy it or build it. Your father is a prominent rich man. Your mother is doing well on her own. Your stepmother loves you like a daughter. She treats you well. And you couldn't, when you had that problem, they're supposed to be the first people you will call. You will pack your things, go there. From there, they will even help you. You don't even need to do for house. Your father will help you with his contact. Get you a nice apartment around where he's living. You remove your children from that school because they have finished for the term around July. During that August, they would have found you a house. You will quietly packing. Then you tell your subscribers that you are now in a new house. So get a very nice room and parlor. Or 2 rooms and parlor self in that area. Even if the place is inside, it doesn't matter. What matters is that the business you do, you just need to go to market, buy things, organize it and send. Just live in that cool estate, all those areas. Even if they are inside, it doesn't matter. Even if na Ikorodu, even if na Ikoton, that is what you need. Quiet environment with all you've gone through and very, very far away from your ex. But no, you want to stay near, you want to remain in that school out of stubbornness. Because he came to the school where your children are schooling and told them to remove them from school. So you want to make sure you pepper him that they remain in that school. You forget that that is army barrack children that are schooling there. Army children. Your children are not his children. You make sure they remain in that school and very expensive. And you make sure you find a house around there, claiming that your children their school fees has been paid, so you have to stay there. Okay, when they finish school in September, you take them, move away to another area. And you claim you don't know anywhere in Lagos, that you have left Lagos over 20 years ago, maybe 30 years ago. But your father lived there. Abi, is that not Lagos? Peace, your sister has confirmed that he's in Lagos. And Peace is very angry with you because you are still throwing shade at her. If you want to title your video, you will throw shade at her. That you are that children that are fighting their parents. But you know what happened? You just want to be the good one, to be the best human being in your family. And you want to count her as a bad person. I have people like you in my family. All they do is try to tarnish the image of their siblings so that everybody will see them as the good one and you the bad one. Me, I will just stand aside and be watching them. So that is what you have been doing. Now, the house they paid for you, you have left it. You have left it and gone somewhere. The money they paid is wasting. The money they paid is wasting. You're supposed to stay in that house. If you want to go and visit your father, you go and come back the same day. Not holidays, weekend, you move. You go and sleep in a room they kept for you. Do you know what having a dad is? A rich dad for that matter. If a man mess you up, your dad will show up and arrest that man. But being that your husband is an army man, your dad will come there with his car, pick every of your belongings. That first day that he throw you out, that you call them, and pick everything and take you to his home. From his home, I know that you cannot stay there because you have children. You cannot go and stay there, and it's not your mom, it's your stepmom. They need their privacy. The next thing your dad will do is to help you get an accommodation, pay for it, because it's way to do. At least your mom has been trying for years, catering for you people. But no, you already know that you cannot last in your father's house because if you stay there, within 1 month, you have started trouble. You have started fighting. You start fighting your dad. You start fighting your stepmom. So that is why you are running. You only know that all you can do there is to visit. Then why not move there, then get an accommodation around there? And I know your dad must have other properties. If he has lands, he can help you develop it. You build something there. Something better than where you're staying. This one, people are sending you money. You are squandering it, wasting it on building a bachelor pad. Very tiny place. Now, that place is not conducive for you because if it's conducive, you will not want to go to weekend anywhere. You will be there. You will not even want to leave the house for 1 minute. That is why I like space. If I have a home that there is a lot of space, 3 months I have not gone outside except to go and buy something and come back. But if I have somewhere tiny like that, I always want to go out because I'm not. It's as if it's for students quarter, not for a woman with children, a woman that was once married, that have properties, that have 2 children that are about to turn to teenagers. If you are to remain in that house, is this how you grow up? Your children will grow up with you in that small place. That's what we have been trying to tell you, to correct you. And you are thinking that we are hating on you. Can't you keep your sister's name out? You must always shade. You cannot title your video another thing. Just say, going to see my dad, going to visit my parents. You must put something to throw shade at her, to make her the bad one. This is what you have been doing to your cousin for years. Even when you were still good with your cousin, you started throwing shade without her knowing until you fully burst out about peace. She withdraw from you. Now you have started doing it to your sister. After you people have finished every buzzwords and everywhere is calm, now you have annoyed her and she has come out again to expose you further. to expose you further. I don't even want to say all the things she said because she's angry with you. So you are even putting more fire between the family. Stop it in this new year, UK. Stop it. It comes to look as if you are scamming people. You are doing online scamming. Because it's scamming when you tell someone online that you are broke, that you are poor. Look at where you are staying. Just for that person to drop money. And that is why you like only +34, +123, +444. Because of the dollar you get from them. And you are proudly saying it. Okay, you went to your father's house. You are doing live streaming in front of 2 teenage siblings of you. And you are twerking for men. In your father's kitchen. Your rich dad. You are twerking for men. In your father's kitchen. That is not respectful. How will your father feel if he's watching? Or if his friends are watching his daughter twerking for men online? Men who don't even know if they are ghosts. Men who don't know if they are human beings. After twerking for them, they will find you. Some people can take because of a woman. Buy plane tickets. Some of them come out from prison. They will buy a plane ticket just to come and meet you. So you twerk for them. And you are online, even bending down and showing how to do back style. Knowing fully well that you have younger siblings that are watching. What are you going to teach them? What are they going to learn from you? They'll be laughing and be wondering, what kind of big sister is this? That is why Peace, your sister, is so ashamed for you. Shame leave you, can't they catch her when she's coordinate herself very well. At her younger age, you, the mature person, misbehaving. This is not good. It's not something nice. Okay, man? Please stop it this new year. We just enter new year and you have already started. Just for the sake of money. You come online to twerk for men in your father's kitchen while you are making food for your father in front of your younger siblings. Hey! My eye, I cry today. Hey! When we are talking of the one you do another one. Eh? In front of your children we are there. You are twerking for men, even saying it openly. Let me twerk for them. Ha! So please, Ukeme. Your sister said you are doing YouTube. You have 24,000 subscribers. You get at least $500 every month. $1,000. Why can't it be enough for you? What are you doing with the money? Why must your subscribers do everything for you? Why you know you have a rich dad, you have a very big home. One room in that mansion is like the whole one room in that mansion you are now. If they divide it into 3, one is the house and toilet and kitchen you got for you and your children. Don't you have pity for those children you born? If not for you, at least think about them. How comfortable they will be in that house with all the heat and mosquitoes. Anyway, I'm talking too much. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Bye-bye.